Why does Andrew Tate sound so certain? Not smart. Not rich? Certain. While most people hesitate, he speaks like there's no other version of reality. And that's exactly why he wins attention, influence, and control. Today, we're breaking down how Andrew Tate thinks differently and why millions of people can't ignore him. Most people try to be right. Andrew Tate tries to be certain. There's a difference. Being right requires proof. Being certain only requires belief. Tate doesn't say, maybe this is true. He says, this is how the world works. And your brain? It's wired to trust confidence, not accuracy. This is called confidence bias. The louder, calmer, and more direct someone sounds, the more we assume they know what they're talking about, even if they don't. Complex thinkers lose audiences. Simple thinkers build empires. Tate reduces everything into binary thinking. You're either strong or weak, winning or losing, rich or broke. No gray areas. Why? Because simplicity spreads. It's easier to repeat, easier to remember, easier to believe. And in the social media world, the simplest idea wins. Here's where it gets dangerous. Tate doesn't argue inside your frame. He replaces it. If you say, money isn't everything, he responds with, you're broke, that's why you think that. Now suddenly, you're not defending your idea anymore. You're defending yourself. That's called frame control. And whoever controls the frame controls the conversation. And Tate, he rarely loses control. Most people stay safe. Tate goes extreme. Why? Because extreme opinions trigger emotion. And emotion drives engagement. Love him or hate him, you react, you comment, you share, you argue. And the algorithm, it doesn't care why you engage, only that you do. So while others try to be liked, Tate optimizes to be impossible to ignore. Tate sees the world through a very specific filter. Power, status, control, everything gets interpreted through that lens. If someone disagrees, they're weak. If someone struggles, they lack discipline. This is called a confirmation bias loop. You only accept information that supports your worldview. And over time, your version of reality becomes unshakable. Here's the part most people miss. Andrew Tate isn't just thinking differently. He's performing differently. Every word, every pause, every expression, it's calculated. Because influence isn't just what you say, it's how you deliver it. And Tate delivers, like someone who's already won. So why does this work so well? Because people are tired. Tired of confusion. Tired of uncertainty. Tired of overthinking. And Tate offers something rare. Clarity. Even if it's flawed, even if it's extreme. It feels solid. And in a chaotic world, people follow certainty. So the real question isn't, is Andrew Tate right? The real question is, why does thinking like this attract so much power? Because once you understand that, you start seeing it everywhere, in influencers, in leaders, in people who dominate attention, and maybe you start thinking differently too.